All right, there actually is one more topic to discuss in lesson 9.4. At the very end of this lesson, they're going to ask you to write the quadratic function given 3 points. Now, you've learned how to write the quadratic function if you're given the vertex and a point. And in this case, they're giving us 3 points, and there's a new version of the quadratic that might be useful. So far, you guys know what vertex form is. Vertex form for quadratics is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. You also know what standard form is for quadratic equations, and that is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. But there's another version, factored form, that really becomes useful when we're asked to write quadratic equations based on what we're given. And the factored form is y equals a, and then we're going to go ahead and do x minus r1, x minus r2. And these, r1 and r2, are the roots of the function. The roots or the x-intercepts. Okay, so factored form is super useful. In this example that we have up here, we're being asked to write the quadratic equation, and we can assume they're going to actually want the quadratic equation to be in standard form. But given these 3 points, and something should be jumping out at you that, oh my heavens, they're giving us something that will be really useful. These are the roots, right? These are the x-intercepts because y is equal to 0. So they're giving us the roots, and they're also giving us an x and a y. So very much like in vertex form, we're going to go ahead and use factored form, and we're going to sub in all of the things that we've been given here. So we have, the thing we don't know is a, but we do know the rest of it. We can use 6 for x, so we can do 6 minus negative 6, and we can do 6 minus 9, and all of that's going to be set equal to 24. Again, look up here. We're using 24 for y, we're using 6 for x, and we're using the 2 roots that have been given to us. Doing all of this subbing in, and this is kind of a mess here, this is a times 6 plus 6. When you're subtracting negative 6, you're adding positive 6, and this is 6 minus 9. So this is a times 12 times negative 3, and all of that's equal to 24. By doing this, we're going to be able to figure out what a is equal to. This is 24 equals negative 36a. All we have to do is divide by negative 36, and we figure out that a is equal to, this simplifies out to negative 2/3. Awesome. So if we go back to our factored form, we have y equals negative 2/3, and we know that we have x plus 6. We're just going to take out the x and y here, and then we have x minus 9. So that's getting us pretty close to what our answer would be. We're going to go ahead and multiply. We're going to have to use FOIL, if you will. I have put that in quotes. We're going to multiply those 2 binomials. So we'll have negative 2/3, and we multiply those 2 binomials together. We get x squared minus 3x minus 54. And last step to this situation is to go ahead and distribute a. So we have negative 2/3 x squared plus 2x, and then negative 2/3 times negative 54. 3 goes into 54 18 times, negative 2 times negative 18. That's going to give us positive 36. And that's our final answer.